Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J. Kamala and Spike, streaming live from Long Island, New York, where it's another beautiful day.
Beautiful.
So I got to ask you about two things other than the market. The one is, who's going to win the debate tonight? And the other one is, why did the Jets do so lousy last night?
Yeah, I know. Aaron Rodgers, who?
Aaron Rodgers, who? Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that was.
40-year-old man is not as good as the 30-year-old man.
Maybe he just has nobody to throw to.
Well, he had Garrett Wilson. He has at least one receiver.
That's true.
I don't know. It's the opening. The opening is his opening drive when Lazard dropped that pass that I knew was a bad omen.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked about football. We're done with that. Now, what about the debate tonight?
The big debate. Well, after Bush versus Gore, I have no anticipation about anything.
Uh-huh.
So anything could happen.
And also, the first debate where Romney made mincemeat out of Obama was a big surprise.
Right, and even the one that just occurred, where the wrong Joe showed up.
I don't think that was a surprise, though. Do you?
I was shocked it was that bad. He knew he was going to lie, but it turned out that keeping the mics quiet ended up working against him.
Yeah. Well,
my daughter has a homework assignment to watch the debate and write like a page or two about the topics that resonates with her.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good assignment. Most kids not very aware of what's going on.
Right. So as a result, she's asking me to watch the debate with her. To help her with the
homework. I'm sure you would have watched it.
I'm just going to wait for the movie to come out.
So the question is, will it have an effect on the stock market tomorrow?
No.
I don't think so.
Even if one makes the other look bad, still no effect.
No effect.
No.
Okay.
It's not going to move the needle. It's not going to move the needle at all.
All right. Third question: Is the correction over?
I think it is. I sent you a message this morning.
One might think so.
So all that puffing and puffing that Professor Omo is doing about 5-10, not going to happen?
I don't think so. I don't see it. And today's candle is
not rolling it out.
Today's candle is a good candle because it has a long bottom wick.
Yeah, it's a long bottom. So those are the ones that Dr. J.
All right, let's take a vote. I say the correction is over.
Me too.
And what about you, Spike?
I guess I'm going to say the correction is over.
3 for 3. 3 for 3. That means we got to make new highs.
3 for 4. 3.
Yeah, we pretty much have a sense of what.
I wonder if Professor Omar coming. Do you know?
I have no idea.
All right, let me just take a look.
Because we were both looking. We were all looking at whether or not there'd be a bounce off of Friday, and it looks like off of Friday there has been a bounce. So it hasn't shot through, even though it looked like there might be big mo.
Yeah.
Big downward mo. It didn't really happen.
Professor Omar's with us.
Oh, okay.
So we'll find out what he thinks.
Hello.
We need your vote. We all voted that the correction is over.
You voted the correction is over?
Yeah, how do you vote?
I wish it's not. That's how I vote.
Not over.
I vote. I wish it's not.
I wish it isn't because he's got a bunch of. He has a bunch of puts outstanding.
But
okay. So fingers crossed for you.
You hope it's not, but you think it is.
Yeah. This afternoon was not good. Afternoon was not good.
The Nasdaq turned negative in the middle of the day, and then
the middle of the day was great. I was,
Well, great. I was great for Professor Omar. Great.
I was on a cloud, and then the late afternoon is very bad. But I don't know. You see, that's where the hope comes in, and you say, maybe it's a trap, maybe it's fake.
Oh. Good point.
Well, we have to put Professor Omar's comments into context. he is short. So when
Right.
he's
When
happy,
something's bad.
when he's
That's
happy,
when-
we're not. When he's sad, we're glad.
Well,
Yeah.
except I have a couple of shorts here and there too. So I've been
Yeah.
hedging.
Uh-huh.
I've been hedging since day one.
I think the thing is very here. It's a little bit easy. So if we gap up past 55.22, it's bullish. If we go below today's low, it's very bearish.
All right, because that's a very long distance to go down that low.
Yes, it is a long distance, absolutely.
I kind of think we're gonna start making new highs again.
With this kind of market, you never know what is the CPI is gonna be. So it's
CPI. If the CPI is tame, I think we're gonna fly.
Well, yeah, let's tear that apart. If it looks like inflation is tapering, then what? We're talking about a quarter of a point drop instead of a half a point.
Yeah.
And if it looks like inflation's still creeping up, what's going to be he may change his mind.
I think it would be a quarter point.
Mine.
If it's low, it's gonna be half point at least.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's the
So that's
thing.
the deal. So if we have a particularly low number, then that'll allow him to be more aggressive in the drop.
But the thing is this: it could be actually the other side of the sword in the sense that if it's low, if the inflation is low, there will be a half point. We're gonna get a rally, new all-time highs, then we're gonna crash.
Right.
Because that means that the recession is just around here.
The then we're gonna crash part doesn't have to happen till we're at 700. SPY.
Yeah, I mean,
the inevitable recession will probably happen next March.
That's
exact. That would be in that case. That would be the top would be around February because usually that's the month where tops happen.
Yeah,
the
definitely.
top occurs at the beginning of a recession, right?
Right.
Or sometimes before.
Sometimes before.
Well, because you don't know you're in a recession.
Yeah.
Because if the numbers, like you said, if the numbers are low, that might mean we're starting to be in a recession. We just don't know it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Today,
Actually, inline numbers are better for the bull case, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably even a little bit higher.
So today it almost hit the 50.
Kamal pointed out that today's candle is very bullish.
No, if you look, it's just stopped right under the 50-day moving average. That's
but
not
the bottom
bullish.
wick is very long.
That's not bullish. I know it doesn't mean anything. I can give you I don't know. I can give you a candle with exactly the same shape, but how the candle was formed is different. It doesn't mean anything. If you look, it did not close above the 50-day moving average.
It did not.
And what? It's like a point. And when things like that, I don't like it either. I mean, well, I'm trying to be objective here, but I'm biased, okay, to the short. But usually, seriously.
Then we'd be range bound between the 50 and the 100.
Yeah. You could. I mean, you could stay like there until the Fed decision. It's not impossible.
I think it's gonna break it tomorrow. I think it's gonna break the 50.
Look, if we gap down 1%, if we gap down more than 1%, run for the hills. That's all I can say.
Okay.
How about if we gap up at the open 1%?
Then I will run for the hills.
Then you'll run for the hills. Right. You'll be covering your shorts.
So either way, somebody's running for the exits.
Yeah. So it's very tough. It's really tough.
So, Professor Omar, put your running shoes on.
Let's wait for the market.
You are too confident, Kamal. I'm having hope.
Let's wait for the markets to tell us tomorrow what the story is.
Yeah,
When's the CPI report? Tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Yeah. And tomorrow is also the aftermath of the debate today.
The only position there that works really is mstr. That's that's
Let's
the
do that
one. Yeah.
Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin
Uh,
should be leading the way forward, right?
yeah,
one.
I'm sorry, Dr. J. You said, is it tomorrow the debate or today?
Tonight.
Today's the
Tonight.
debate.
Tonight is the debate. Holy cow!
That
Maybe
could have an
it's
effect.
running up is okay.
That could move the markets too.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
I don't think they have effect on the market.
We may get, Herbert Hoover again in the White House.
Herbert Hoover, chicken in every pot.
Yeah, every possibility will put a Herbert Hoover
You
in the
know
White
something?
House.
Herbert Hoover wasn't. Everyone blames him for the depression, but it really wasn't his fault.
No, no, but the reaction to it was,
Yeah,
the reason they called them Hoovervilles was because he let a lot of stuff happen on his watch. Sort of like COVID.
His slogan was, very democratic slogan: "A chicken in every pot," right? And spread the
Right.
wealth. All right. So anyway,
So this is Bitcoin.
yeah, Bitcoin usually leads the way, according to Professor Omar. Is Bitcoin leading the way up at this point?
yeah. I mean, so far it's amazing. Yeah, definitely. But again, I don't know. It may lead up while the other market goes down. It's not impossible. So it's a leader, right?
Yeah, but
Eh,
usually they're in sync. About 90% of the time they're in sync.
yeah, I mean, I have absolutely I have no doubt that we're gonna make new all time highs. It depends how and when. So having Bitcoin leading is normal for me. That's why actually I keep adding MSTR.
Yeah, so you're not playing the ETFs at all. You're just playing MSTR.
No, I am going with your recommendation, Dr. J.
Well, you get more leverage, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely. You see how it moves?
Yeah, I'd say if the Bitcoin is up 4%, MicroStrategy could be up 8%.
Easy. Yeah.
Not always, but sometimes.
It's most of the time it's almost twice.
Yeah, but
So
it's the same thing on the way down.
So did the 50 cross the 100 there?
It looks like it did yesterday. Did yesterday.
So we have a bullish crossing of the averages.
no, it's a bearish.
Bearish,
It's
right?
bearish.
Bearish cross.
No. The 50 is right. It's
The
bearish.
50 and 100 is bearish.
Yeah.
50 cross down or
It,
up?
Yes.
it's the silver crossing, right? It's not the
Yes.
gold crossing.
So
The
we had
gold
a-
is the 200 and the 50.
We had a negative crossing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. I can't see too good. I'm on my phone, so I'm trusting you guys to look at the charts for me.
It's
You want to take a look at MicroStrategy, being that that's the big play amongst all of us?
that's the chart that Dr. Spike put in.
So
Put
two
on.
nice green candle back to back.
Yeah. That's very bullish. That side is bullish, definitely. I don't know what to say. But for me, all it's still sideways. All this is still sideways.
Right.
You see you see that candle on August 24, right before the big green candle down.
Right here.
No, before the biggest.
Which is
Yes,
August 24. Yeah, right here.
you see the red candle. As
Yes.
long as we don't trade above that one, above the high, it's for me all this is just noise. It's just like as if nothing is happening so far.
Well,
We need to break out near both those averages.
We need to break either way, either below the big
in
green.
order for us to affirm the direction, we need to make a higher high.
Yeah, even if we break down, I would say it's better than just staying here, because this can go forever.
Sideways.
Yeah, sideways like this. It's the worst. I mean, you think it's bullish, it gets all the way to the averages, and then it turns down again, and so on.
Well, it's very good for swing traders.
Of course.
So if you draw, I have a question. If you draw a line, downward line, Professor Spike, from like mid-July down, and then a horizontal line at the line 117, it looks like a bullish flag.
You go from mid-July here.
No, to the right there. From there.
Yeah.
Further down.
Oh, you want to even go like that?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. Okay. And if you draw a line at roughly 117, straight horizontal line, higher, a little higher, a little lower, here. A little lower.
Let me get the thing for it. Right around in here, you mean?
No, less, lower.
About halfway in the screen?
Right there. Okay. So this is what I have.
That would be bullish, right?
And then we have a little.
By the way, then you just don't draw lines just the way you want.
I understand, but that's what I have.
Yeah. But why is the line at 109 or whatever that is?
Kamal can draw any line he wishes. It's a free country.
As long as it answers his wish.
It's a free country.
Even if you go here, it just means that.
Yes.
If you go here, it's a slightly different story.
You tie those two highs, then I understand, and we still are not there. You see, Steve, what you did there? Those two highs, you tie them. You connect them together. That's fine. Then you could connect the low in May. You see the low in May?
Yes.
With the low in August. May and August.
Yeah.
No, not horizontal.
No,
it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit inclined, but almost horizontal. See what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. If you take just a line, from that one to the low. Yeah, and then if you look at the top in April, the top in April.
Yes.
And the top in August again. Together, then you're gonna get some kind of triangle.
I see.
But it's still we're within.
But it's still in both cases they're somewhat bullish. It's just a question of when it'll happen.
It is absolutely. I have never said otherwise.
Right.
So we're bullish. We're bullish. Agreed that we're all bullish Bitcoin, and we have mixed feelings on spiders. Professor Omar is still holding his short position, and we're all long, except for Spike, who has some shorts.
Right.
Okay, that summarizes that. How about Mara and Hutt? You want to take a look at one of them?
Mara's looking very, very similar.
I think they participated in the rally today.
Very, very similar.
You see, if you look at Mara, the Mara stock. Now, if you go over that pivot there around between August and September, the high between August and September, the high.
Right. The highs. Right.
No. The high between August and September.
Oh, okay, right here.
The highest point between August and September.
Oh, that one here. Yeah, this one here.
Yes. Now you see, if you go above that line there, then we get something really bullish. Then you get a reversal.
Yeah, certainly.
What is that? 19? I can't see.
It's 18. Yes, about 19.
Yeah, 19. We go above 19. This is gonna fly.
Okay. So
That's
you
what
would
that's
say
what you want to
you would
see.
say buy with a close above 19.
Oh, definitely.
Will you be buying at that point?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
When you want to see a breakout above the averages first.
It will. At that time is almost like guaranteed
Yeah,
because the averages are going to trend down a little bit
yeah, that's true.
by the time it
How
gets there.
what is Mara now? 15 and change?
Yes, 1594.
16 almost.
Yeah.
16. So it's not that far away.
Yeah, this moves so fast. So it's
Yeah. That could happen this week. I'm not saying it will, but it could.
it could definitely could. I think the whole market is biased to bullish, but if it's bullish, then longer term is really not good. I'm sorry, guys. So just to tell you what I
So
think.
you think going back to this SPX, new highs equals disaster.
New highs is not good.
Yeah. Because
New highs is not good because you have to shake out uh, weak hands. Because if it does not shake out, it means that they are encouraging people to be long, so that they can dump. You see
yeah.
the thing?
Okay, you're 100% contrarian.
Yes, it is because that's how they. I mean, if they trash something in order to load, you expect the prices to go up.
When you
That's
say
how.
they, do you really mean they or you mean market dynamics?
What whoever they is, I don't care.
It's undefined.
It's undefined. It could be, sometimes what happens is that when you have multiple entities, act together, you would think like there is a conspiracy. Actually, it's just interests that converge,
Uh-huh.
and
So,
you feel like there
when
is a they.
let's be clear. When you say they, it could just mean market dynamics.
Smart money.
Smart. Okay, so that's different than market dynamics.
Yeah, smart money, not market dynamics. Smart money.
So
Okay.
you think the market is quote unquote controlled by the smart money?
Of course.
Of course,
I mean, not long term.
not
Yeah,
long.
long term,
Would you
definitely
just
it's.
fall off a turnip truck, Dr. J?
I mean, long term is definitely random. It's the random walk right down Wall Street. So
Uh-huh.
it's efficient market theory. I believe that longer term, yes, it's true, but short term, of course, markets are not going to move unless they load or unless they unload.
Who is the smart money according to you? Hedge funds and
Look, how come Goldman Sachs never lose a single year?
well, they're pretty smart, maybe.
There you go. I mean, it defies statistics.
they're,
It,
they're either
yeah,
smart or controlling or both.
yeah, of course, it defies statistics. It defies even the concept of the efficient market. At
They
least they
got
will have one single
they
year
got lucky.
loss.
They got lucky shorting the subprime mortgages, didn't they? That was a stroke of luck,
Yeah.
or maybe they were smart.
And you see the thing, actually even then they got it wrong, but they held everything until they get on the other side,
Yeah, they
right?
screwed, but they screwed their customers.
Yes,
Of
they,
course.
they- of course. What do you think? So
I don't even know what to make of the cues. I brought it up because we were talking about if we're talking about a roller coaster ride. I don't even know if I see
If
roller
you're
coaster
talking new highs on the S&P, you're going to get new highs on the Qs as well.
right, but I mean, why would that necessarily mean that something like that couldn't be sustained for a couple of months?
It could, but Professor Omar says eventually we're crashing.
I mean, if we crash, I would say that the Qs will go back, retest the highs without breaking them, and the S&P will make new all-time high.
Oh, really? You're going to get a
Yeah.
bifurcation.
This, I mean, the cues look like the top is in.
I'm giving
Either
you,
the top is in or it needs to base.
I'm using a fancy word. We're going to have a bifurcation.
A bifurcation. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
That,
then that being the case,
that means we're getting new highs in both the S&P and the Dow, but not in the Nasdaq.
Yeah, that's divergence,
Yes, we have
and not
guys.
the Russell too. I mean, if, however, we still have a big bull run, then the Russell should make a new all-time high, at least
Don't
around
you think
March.
it's possible that we hit 600 and we keep going to 700 and then we crash?
Of course, everything is possible. I'm just telling you what I think.
Okay. Well, I think that it's going to go way up and then crash.
Maybe
Hasn't gone up.
6,200,
Hasn't gone up.
6,200 probably maximum.
I think we need we need the Russell 2000 to participate before the crash. I don't think we can crash until then.
Nah, you see the thing. You see what happened in 2008, 2007. The high, it just made new high few days, and then it went all the way down. If we go make new high, something like that is likely to happen.
That was the S&P.
In my opinion, the S&P, yeah.
The S&P just made new high, right?
Yes. The S&P only made new high, not the Nasdaq. It could
Right.
We could end up something like that.
No, it definitely could. It could, but it also, in my opinion, could also go almost straight up to SPY 700 and then crash. In other words, we might have a really good quarter one 2000.
700 is too high. 700 is a bull run, Dr. J. That's why I don't believe in that. They are not going to run without a lot of scaling.
A melt up.
Yeah.
We've already melted up from the lows of 22. We've melted up from 30.
Making new high here. I don't know if we can have the melt up like for longer, going up from here. I mean, everything is possible. I don't know.
We melted up from 350 SPY, right? It was 358 SPY, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think 348 was the low. So it melted up from 348, double. I mean, that's what I'm calling for, double. From 348 to 700. That would be a doubling.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that should take us through mid-2025, and then we crash. Pick a number. I don't care. Pick a number. I agree totally that we're going to crash. I don't know why, but I have it in that feeling in my bones. But the thing is,
well, I mean, how many of you are really, really confident that you're going to have a soft landing?
Well,
like a pure good soft landing.
We never had the recessions in 2-3 years that people are calling for it.
Yeah.
Why do we have to have one?
I think my thinking is that it's gonna just be delayed again. It's not going to be a soft landing, but it's gonna be just postponed.
Yeah, I agree, but it could be postponed for another 6 months.
For another year, probably. Yeah, that's what I think it would be like for 6 months. Absolutely, around August that would top. Next year, around August.
That's when you begin to crash, when it tops.
Yes. That's my my analysis came to, but
I think
maybe I'm wrong.
Your analysis is excellent, but it's 1 year too early.
Could be.
Okay.
Well,
just call me Chicken Little.
Professor Omar is perfectly right. We're going to crash, but he's 1 year too early on his call.
Next year, I'm saying next year, August.
Yeah, and it's possible that you get the 10% correction. I wasn't saying no to that. The other day.
Well, how much of that have we already had?
Probably 5%. I think we
Yeah.
had about a 5%.
Me, I was expecting to undercut the lows, or at least double bottom.
Yeah, you wanted to see 510.
Yeah, yeah.
And we started at 565. I
That's
think
what I was betting.
we got half of it. We got
Yeah.
5%. So I'm going to give you half credit on your homework.
Yeah.
Maybe it's enough, right?
You got 5%. You got 5% instead of 10. But you had
Now, Dr. J, imagine now you get 510 in 2 days.
imagine what?
You get 510 in 2 days by Thursday.
Look, anything is possible in the trading.
So we had a request.
I could be eating crow, and you could be eating.
I have puts that expire on Friday, so
Yeah.
you know, tomorrow they can be
something I
dead,
think-
or they can multiply by 20.
I've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah.
We had a request for Palantir. If anybody has anything to say.
For
Chart PLTR. Go ahead.
PLTR, I was going to. I don't know how the heck I did not buy it. Well, until I saw 13% up.
They're
Definitely, I think it's the best
they're-
chart so far
They're
now.
they're going into the S&P 500. That's why.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
is it too late for these guys?
I don't
it's too
think it's-
late. I think it's a Professor Omar. You missed the boat.
yeah, maybe I don't know, but it's. I mean, look at the correction it made. The market just 10% down and barely moved. I saw that. I thought, it's gonna go to 28. I had a buy order for 28. It never got there. Something like that.
Right.
I think it'll continue on up, but not. It won't be a market leader going up.
Oh, you think so?
It will not be a market leader.
But they say this is AI, right? A good actor in AI space.
Yes.
I think AI is going to be the next hot thing before the crash, just like the
I
.com.
think so too. I think Nvidia you're going to see it for
Yeah.
140, 150.
Yeah, why you don't think this one is gonna have the same
Because
thing?
it's not an Nvidia. That's why.
But it's still in AI space, no?
I'd rather buy Dell or one of them.
Ah,
There's better. My thinking is there's better AI stocks than Palantir.
okay.
Over the long term, that could be really good. But I think in the short term, what you're seeing now is just because of the S&P 500 going in, and I don't think it's going to continue much more.
Mm.
I'm not a big Palantir lover.
Well,
I love the chart. I
Yeah.
don't care about companies. I don't know a thing about companies. So
so now we're looking at Dell, just to see if there's anything other than doldrums for the next.
I like Dell. I sold a little bit, just a drop, thank goodness, on the downslide. But I have most of my position intact. I might add back. I'm thinking of adding back, but that's just like Palantir going into the S&P 500. So that's why they're buying it. IBM has been the sneakily great stock for Professor Spike.
It has. It hasn't let down yet.
What is it?
wow.
203, something like that.
Yeah.
Amazing. We bought it at 130, and
We did.
just keeps going up.
That's great.
And I didn't get rid of any on the way up. And I think you added on the way up, right?
Yeah, I think I added and subtracted, but I'm still very happy with my position.
Yeah.
I think I subtracted then added.
So
Now you guys, what are you guys thinking about? You put Sava on your list. Is there?
yeah, let's take a look at Sava and let's take a look at SMMT.
Yeah. So for Sava, is there a reason why you put this up?
Because it's going to go to 100.
Okay. When? Tomorrow?
Well, probably December.
All right. Well, now in terms of bullish crosses, we just got into a bullish cross right now.
Hmm.
So I guess this is as good a time as any to
I
jump
think
on.
any price below 30 is okay to buy this. Of course, we missed those who didn't buy at 8.5, like me, missed the boat.
Hmm.
I've been buying in the 20s after not buying at 8.5. Shows you how smart I am.
Yeah.
I'm not. Look, I'm not perfect, you know.
No, well, I guess it was a bargain at that time. But again, there was still. Um, it turns out, what was that? I'm losing
DOJ
all the bad news. All the bad
DOJ
news.
DOJ subpoenaed everybody. The DOJ was after the Wang guy.
Right.
They're after. I think they're after Remy also, the old CEO. So that's the problem. But to me, that means nothing. My own personal opinion doesn't mean anything. Of course,
Okay.
our opinions are strictly our own, not investment advice.
Indeed.
Never, ever,
Never.
we this is for entertainment purposes only. Who could be funnier than the four of us?
And there's your summit. I'll make it 3 months.
Oh my goodness.
I made a lot of money. I'm out.
This one, yeah.
I sold too early. I know I did the wrong thing. I sold today.
Somebody caught a nice break, huh?
Now today is good. I think it's good to sell today.
I sold at 22.20.
It's very good. I think it's gonna consolidate.
Well,
after today.
I bought more in the 17s this morning, and I sold everything at 22.20.
That's cool.
I did something. Maybe I did something right, but it's probably going to go to 100.
Yeah.
I still own a little bit. I kept a little souvenir, So I usually like to do that. Keep a little, because I do think it has more upside potential. It's just that it's bio. I had to remind myself that it's bio-direct.
Yeah, exactly. You grab the peak when you see it, and then run.
It's bio-direct.
I got some very, very old stocks sitting in my portfolio that remind me of that.
You have to take profits in bio-direct. I learned that.
Always.
Yep.
So I'm not big on taking profits. I like to leave my runners run, but I couldn't help myself.
Not in biotech.
I couldn't help.
Catch your moments.
First
Except for Lily.
First of all, I played the swing perfectly this morning. So I had to sell some of it. I sold most of it. The only mistake I might have made is I might have sold too much, but I had to take something off. What was the request stock?
Oh, we already did. That was Palantir.
Oh, okay. So we're done.
I guess I'm just going to throw Lily up.
Lily up.
I'm just going to throw Lily up just to talk about one biotech.
Lily is bio-direct in name only.
Exactly. It's the only biotech that's behaving like a real stock.
Yeah, I mean that's super mega cap stock. And it's all on the backs of that GLP-1 craze with the needles.
So the 50 is a support for this.
Lily got rich on the fat drug.
So should I be worried about this downward trend as of late?
I don't think you have to worry about Lily unless you worry about Apple and Google and Meta and all the others. It's in the same category.
And there's no wrong time. Sorry.
No wrong time to buy Amazon.
Or Amazon. So let's take a look at that before we close out.
There's also no wrong time to buy Lily.
So we had a shot back in here for Amazon to make some money.
I did a lot of selling.
It's not Amazon.
I sold all my gold stocks. I'm looking to get back in lower.
There we go.
I did a lot of selling. During the down.
Still got the trend going.
Yeah, the main stock I've been adding is NVIDIA. Every day almost, I add a little. I added some today.
For NVIDIA?
NVIDIA, I think is a good one. NVIDIA definitely is just a correction, a pullback.
Yeah, I don't care. Let it go down more, buy more.
Yeah. There are stocks like this you really don't care as long as it goes down and just add.
Right.
As long as it's above 200 moving average, you safe.
Right.
So now we just hit the 50 on Amazon. So I guess this might not be a bad time to pick up a couple, huh?
There's never a wrong time to add Amazon.
There is good time, there's better times, there's excellent times to pick it up.
No,
Michael Saylor said that you used my line about Bitcoin. He said this is never a wrong time to buy Bitcoin. Now, I know. I said it first about Amazon, didn't I?
Yes.
yeah, but Amazon now, I think it's almost it could be just dead money. You don't lose, you don't make a lot of money. It's not like something.
Not. Amazon is a very mature company.
Yeah, very, very mature.
And Jeff Bezos keeps selling.
Wow, that's another reason.
All right, so we wrap it up. Final thoughts. Give me a final thought. It's either a stock or a statement. Well, let's go around the table. Omar.
Yeah.
Thought.
My thoughts is that by the Fed day, 510.
Okay, because you put strike price, right?
Yeah.
What's your strike price?
That's my strike price. Is by Fed day 510.
Good luck, Professor.
Yeah, I need it.
Professor Spike, what's your final thought?
That tonight's debate is going to be a big nothing burger.
Okay, what's your Kamal?
That's easy.
Your final thought. Kamal.
I believe that the current correction is over and we're heading up.
All right, I'm going to go along with Kamal's sentiment. I'm thinking we hit 610 before 510. Adios, amigos, and ciao.
Ciao, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.